Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuts and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed Monday. You could be seeing the angel number 444. You could be seeing the angel number 144, 1144. I've definitely been seeing the angel number 1144 a lot. So we're going to look into the angel number 1144 really quickly. The angel number 1144 is a message from your angels that you are to look to new ways to go about getting your work done more efficiently. Listen to your intuition as your angels are ushering positive energies towards and around you and giving you information about your next steps. So somebody's spiritual team definitely could come to them, somebody could receive a spiritual download. Somebody, could just be meditating, and they could receive, confirmation, or they could, receive some information when it comes to, the next steps in their life. Angel number 1144 tells you to keep your thoughts positive and optimistic as you undertake an important new role or venture. Your positive energies, intentions, and actions will manifest your expected results. Trust your angels to deliver all that you will need in your endeavors. So somebody, could be, starting something new. This could be a new job. This could be, like a new hobby. This could be a new relationship. Angel number 1144 encourages you to keep striving ahead and don't take no for an answer. You are on the right path, so do not let anything deter you. Expect miraculous answers and solutions to appear as you need them. So I feel like somebody just needs to get ready. And this definitely, has something to do with communication from their spiritual team. There could be, like something out of the blue, like a miraculous, thing, that takes place. This could be a confirmation, or this could be, somebody, wasn't expecting to receive, a yes, and so somebody, has been receiving no's, multiple times, but somebody, didn't give up. And so, somebody, could possibly receive a yes to something that they've been wanting, something that they've been manifesting. So let's just hop in, y'all, and see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, we got putting a little razzle dazzle on it. Be aware of manipulative conversations. Holy Spirit. Or be aware, of somebody, like trying to manipulate somebody into doing something, going somewhere, taking this money, taking this job. Because somebody's about to receive some information, and it definitely has something to do with the next steps moving forward. The Dirty Deeds card fell on the floor, so yeah, be aware of manipulative people. Be aware of people, that have, like hidden intentions. Be aware, of people, like not showing up and showing out for somebody, but somebody shows up and shows out for these people. Be aware of users and abusers. Be aware of those people that don't have somebody's best interest at heart. I'm gonna put this one back. Give me another one, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Somebody definitely could be pulling on somebody's energy. For sure. There definitely could be somebody or some people, that could be trying to, like get somebody, like to pick a side. I feel like somebody just needs to stay neutral. But be aware, of somebody or people trying to pull on your energy. Cleanse your energy. We got a soulmate card at the bottom of the deck. So there's a soulmate out here. Somebody definitely, could be, like trying to get, like tarot card readings and things of that nature to possibly, look in to see, like who somebody's soulmate is, or, like if somebody, has gotten with their soulmate, or, if somebody, has gotten with somebody, period. There definitely, could be somebody, that could be trying to figure out if somebody's in a relationship. And it could be that energy that I was talking about earlier, as far as the person, that gonna try to use some type of manipulation tactic, to get their way. So somebody just needs to be aware. That could be what somebody's doing too, trying to pull on somebody's energy, as a tactic, like to get their way. Give me another one. Yep, we got thirsty boots. So be aware of thirsty boots. Somebody definitely is thirsty for somebody's energy, to the point that they possibly, could be doing, some type of spell work, to get in somebody's energy. So be aware. It's also somebody that needs to drink more water. This could be, I feel like that for somebody it could be causing, like somebody some health issues, or it will cause somebody some health issues, So somebody, doesn't drink enough water, and like their organs, like start to shut down and things of that nature. There definitely could be somebody that's sick, and maybe they don't want somebody to know. So this could be, this could be like a grandparent, like a grandmother, grandfather, father, brother, sister, I feel like that whoever this is, eventually, they're going to tell somebody, because they're going to be, in a position to have to tell. And it could be the fact that, they could feel, like their organs starting to shut down. Something definitely, could shut down. Not just, like organs, but this could be like a business. I don't know if somebody's getting shut down, because that's kind of what I'm picking up on. So there could be a business that could be getting shut down, but it's unexpected. And then we got the support card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's thirsty, hella thirsty out here, hella thirsty for some support, hella thirsty. Yeah, this is like a needy individual. So just be aware, or needy individuals. Somebody or some people, they need somebody's energy. I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. It's kind of giving me, like somebody, needs to say to themselves at this time. And then we got the get it in writing card. This is also too like a contract. So going back to, angel number 1144, somebody, could be, about to sign, like some type of contract. I feel like just be aware, period. But somebody definitely, needs to get something in writing. But going back to, somebody trying to manipulate somebody, this could be manipulate somebody to sign a contract, manipulate somebody to get married, manipulate somebody, to do something, that, like they don't want to do. So just be aware. And then we do have the cold brew card at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely is doing spell work. So cleanse your energy. Why is this pulling on your energy here? Somebody definitely, could smoke a lot of marijuana, or something about, marijuana is significant. That could be why somebody could be dehydrated. Yeah, somebody don't want to stop doing something. Or it's kind of like, like if somebody's, like pulling on somebody's energy. It's kind of like they feel like that they have the right to do it, or, like they just don't care. But somebody definitely, could be about to be stopped in their tracks. There's also, like a ego-driven ass individual out here, that think, like they can't be stopped. They're untouchable. Somebody about to get touched, for sure. And then we got an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, somebody definitely, could be sick. But somebody could be a teacher. Somebody could be a doctor. Somebody could be a therapist. Somebody possibly needs to go to therapy. Somebody definitely needs to go to anger management. That is for sure. Yeah, but then we have the serious card at the bottom of the deck. So something is serious. But I feel like that somebody or some people, are going to get themselves, like in a serious sticky situation. Pulling on somebody's energy, thirsty for somebody's energy, trying to manipulate somebody to, like do some stuff that somebody, doesn't want to do. It's kind of giving me, like people trying to get somebody to go against their morals and values. Just give me one. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a D. The family card came out. This is like the 10 of Cups in the tarot deck. So, for somebody, yeah, somebody's family. Somebody's family could be involved. There's also a kid that could be being looked into. There's a lot of people, you know, that could be wondering about a kid. This could be due to their behavior, you know, going back to somebody possibly needing anger management. It could be a kid. Or this could be, you know, like family members looking at a kid like, well, we don't know if they belong to us or not. Yeah. And somebody definitely, yeah, could be nervous. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be thirsty, you know, trying to have a kid by somebody. Or they already did. And so that could be the kid that, you know, some people, you know, could be looking at like, well, we don't know if they're mine or not. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be nervous, you know, about, yeah, like something in writing. Be aware of, you know, like anxiety at this time. Whoever this is, they could be doing spell work. They possibly, yeah, could, you know, be trying to, you know, like get somebody to be nervous and anxious, you know, and on edge and things of that nature. Or it's, yeah, like just people, you know, that somebody could be around, you know, could be projecting this energy. So just be aware. Why is Thirsty Boots here? The heart chakra. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a G or a H. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be pregnant. That could be why somebody, you know, could be nervous as well. But this is the heart chakra card. So somebody, you know, could be having heart problems, you know. Yeah, something about somebody's organs. I just heard organ donor. I don't know if somebody, you know, passed away and, you know, the family could be trying to figure out, you know, if they're going to donate the organs. But that's what I heard, organ donor. Wow. There's Thirsty Boots out here, yeah, acting like that they love somebody, but they really don't. Or this could be, yeah, family members, you know, acting like that they love somebody, that they have their best interests at heart, but they really don't. Yeah. This is the Make It Make Sense card. Something is about to add up for somebody, for sure. So somebody, you know, has been feeling some type of way, you know, about, you know, some people. I feel like somebody's about to find out about these people. Why is this getting in writing here? Yeah, somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a C. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to trust their intuition, for sure. I feel like somebody's not trusting their intuition when it comes to, you know, whatever this is. Somebody possibly isn't paying attention, you know, to some type of signs, you know, that their spiritual team has already, you know, kind of put out there for them to see. But there definitely, yeah, could be a feminine energy that could try to reach out to somebody. This is somebody that, you know, like say that they love somebody, but I feel like that they really don't. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be dealing with some type of heartbreak. Or there's somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, they're trying to cause some type of heartbreak. Because if y'all see, it's an arrow going through that heart. Wow. Yeah, we got the 9 of Swords. So somebody's definitely having a rough time out here. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody can't eat. When I split the deck, we got 5 of Cups. Somebody's embarrassed out here. I don't know. Somebody could have a mental breakdown. Or it's kind of giving me, yeah, like, somebody, yeah, just could be in a dark energy. Or, yeah, like somebody's trying to project some type of dark energy towards somebody's way. Somebody could also be grieving as well. Grieving, you know, the passing, you know, of like a loved one. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Something about a funeral is very significant. But something is about to be, yeah, like laid to rest or put to rest, or, you know, like something, yeah, it's about to stop. I don't know. Somebody's heart could stop. I do know somebody's heartbreak heartache is over with, or it's about to be. Yeah, we got the 9 of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is pregnant, for sure. Or somebody, you know, could be, you know, like all up in their feelings because maybe, you know, they had a chance, you know, to have a family with somebody, have a kid with somebody. And yeah, like they missed out on an opportunity. Or somebody's about to miss out on an opportunity. Be aware of, yeah, like, people trying to, yeah, like, get somebody to miss out on an opportunity. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody, yeah, reciprocation. Let me not use reciprocation because that's not really a good word. But whatever somebody, you know, has been putting out, somebody is definitely, yeah, about to, you know, like get back, you know. So this is like, you know, like good energy, you know. So somebody's about to receive, you know, like good energy. You know, like somebody, you know, has you know, has given, you know, like, to the homeless, or, you know, has, yeah, like done some type of good deeds. So I feel like that, yeah, for somebody, you know, some good deeds are being noticed for sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be drinking, doing pills, yeah, like pills and potions is what I'm picking up. Be aware of, yeah, like, some stuff being put in, you know, like somebody putting something in somebody's drink. I picked that energy up before, but somebody definitely, yeah, could be taking pills, drinking, all type of stuff. And then we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could want to apologize to somebody. It could be a feminine energy. Who's this gonna reach out? A King of Cups. So we saw the Knight of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups. So something about a father, a kid, a baby father, but the kid would be like a teenager age, or somebody else just immature. Knight of Cups. So somebody, you know, could be, you know, like showing up, you know, like in the King of Cups energy, but yeah, like they're really, you know, like a Knight of Cups. So it goes back to, yeah, like that ego-driven individual, or that person, you know, that, yeah, like they're untouchable, or somebody definitely could have to go to court. And it definitely has something to do with getting something in writing. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be struggling, you know, with like a decision. So this is like, well, not really struggling with a decision, but it's giving me, you know, like somebody have, you know, like try to figure out, you know, like, should I choose my family, or should I choose, you know, my soulmate, or, you know, the person that I want to be with? For somebody, yeah, somebody's about to choose the person that they want to be with. But there are family secrets. Because the card that flipped out while I was talking is a secrets card. So somebody got some family secrets out here. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be crying over somebody. I don't know. Somebody possibly, yeah, wants somebody to be crying over them. So somebody, you know, has ended, you know, like a relationship, or, you know, they've, you know, like, I feel like, yeah, somebody is expecting somebody to cry over them, you know? It's, yeah. Somebody's expecting for somebody to be heartbroken. I feel like whoever this is expecting somebody to be heartbroken. They're about to, you know, yeah, like break their own heart, or, yeah, like they're about to, you know, like, it's giving me, you know, like self-sabotage energy. Whoever's doing this spell work, they definitely, yeah, self-sabotaging. Yeah, we got a hater out here. So be aware. Yeah, somebody's hooked. Somebody's hooked on somebody, but somebody's also hooked on drugs. It's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio out here heavy. Somebody's hooked on drugs. Somebody's hooked on alcohol. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs help out here. You know, like rehab, or, you know, yeah, like some type of treatment. Wow. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like people, you know, like wanting, yeah, like to hook, you know, like, yeah, like I'm seeing somebody going fishing. Somebody, you know, could be going fishing, but it's kind of like, yeah, like soon as we get them on the hook, you know, we'll reel them in, you know. So yeah, going back to, you know, that manipulative conversation, or, you know, like trying to manipulate somebody, you know, to do something, you know, that, like that they want them to do. Yeah, we got bad karma. I feel like somebody just needs to remain positive and keep moving forward. But there definitely is somebody or some people that definitely could be about to receive some bad karma. Wow. Somebody definitely, could have some type of sexual infection or some type of sexual disease or something like that. Somebody definitely, could be hiding that from somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to know that. Somebody's hiding something from somebody, for sure. But it goes back to, somebody's organs, like failing, or, something about, somebody's body. I mean, it could be, due to, like, them drinking or having some type of toxic lifestyle. Somebody definitely, could be hooked on, like some type of toxic lifestyle out here. That could be the person, it's giving me, like somebody, like living a double life, or, like, like they're hiding, like who they really are. That somebody's also, broke. They don't have no money. Or be aware, like I said, of, like the people, that somebody, could be around, that could, be like dragging somebody down. Or, trying to. But these would be haters. These would be people that don't want to see somebody win. Yeah, somebody definitely could feel like a jackass, because that's what's flipped. That's what flipped over. So going back to the person that that feels like that they could have had a family with somebody, or they did have a family with somebody, and like they fumbled the blessing, they fumbled the person, they fumbled the opportunity. But it's also too some family members. There's some family members that in the end they gonna feel like some jackasses, and they are receiving some type of bad karma. Be aware of a forcer. Be aware of somebody trying to force things on somebody, or be aware of somebody trying to force their way into somebody's home, somebody's life. I don't know, somebody definitely could be under the influence, and come to somebody's home, and try to get in, or like try to force somebody to give them whatever it is that they want. We got GPS, so somebody definitely could be trying to locate somebody, for sure. There's also like a masculine energy, that could be like isolating themselves, but it's definitely due to like some type of heartbreak. This could be due to like what they've been through in the past, and maybe like whoever this person is, they don't want to like continue like to go through the same thing, going through the same cycles. And so it's kind of giving me like whoever this person is, they could be like taking a break from somebody. They could be like silent when it comes to like somebody. There's somebody that definitely could be pregnant, and they definitely are hooked on drugs, alcohol. They're hooked on something, pills. Somebody's definitely keeping secrets, a lot of secrets. There's also somebody that definitely could try to get somebody to like reach out to somebody, or get somebody to like pop up at somebody's house. Somebody definitely could be trying to get somebody else to do their dirty work, or that's what somebody's doing. Yep. But something is about to be too late. So somebody could be trying to apologize, but like it could be too late. So they could be trying to apologize for some stuff that they said, some stuff that they did, but it could be too late, because like they're already like receiving some type of bad karma. So somebody could be like trying to like come around, but whoever this is, they're receiving some type of bad karma for some stuff that they've done to somebody, or some stuff that they said to somebody. Somebody definitely could have done some type of love spell on somebody. Somebody possibly could get like stabbed in the back, like physically stabbed in the back. Somebody definitely could have like betrayed somebody as well. But it's giving like somebody that or somebody, be aware. But I feel like it's somebody else. They done got themselves in a sticky situation, something serious out here. It's about to get serious for somebody or some people. I just saw Aries at the bottom of the deck, so there could be an Aries involved. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a horse. Somebody definitely, somebody definitely, could reach out to somebody and tell somebody, that they're, that somebody, they can't find somebody. Somebody, could be, like found in a home, non-responsive, or found, somewhere non-responsive. Is also what I'm picking up. We got a Capricorn. So there's a Capricorn involved. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rat. There's a masculine energy at the bottom of the deck. So there is a masculine energy involved. This masculine energy could be a Capricorn. Somebody definitely could have an admirer out here. There definitely, could be somebody or some people, they could admire, what somebody has gone through. So it's kind of like, people, have watched somebody go through some stuff. It could be these people that could have helped, somebody to go through the stuff. But yeah, like they could have watched somebody, like come out of, like whatever, they've gone through. This definitely, could be, like a heartbreak, This could be, like somebody, has been, dealt with heartbreak when it comes to their family, when it comes to their friends, when it comes to, love situations. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a tiger. We got a new connection. So somebody, could be in a new connection, or, going back to angel number 1144, there could be something new, that's getting ready to take place for somebody. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of an ox. There definitely, could be somebody that admires somebody, that possibly, wants to, start something with somebody. Somebody's family, definitely is involved, or, like a past connection. Somebody definitely, could have went back to, like somebody from the past. And something then got serious. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rabbit. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a dog. We got a Scorpio. There definitely, could be a Scorpio that could be nearby. Or somebody, could be trying to get nearby somebody. We got a Karmic, so be aware of, a Karmic. This Karmic could be a Scorpio. Yeah, something about, some Karmic family members and a Karmic past connection. Yeah, be aware of, like manipulative conversation. Be aware of somebody trying to come in with some type of advice or some type of guidance. Because I feel like whoever this person is, like they can't give nobody no type of positive guidance or positive advice. I don't know who this person is, but I feel like, it's like that manipulative energy. It could be, like a masculine energy. Yeah, this is somebody that is fleeting. This is somebody that like is here today, gone tomorrow. This is somebody, that, they haven't been around, or, they don't really know what's going on, trying to give somebody advice or guidance. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a goat. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a snake. We got a Pisces, so there's a Pisces involved. There could be a Pisces that, like they're a snake. So somebody just needs to be aware. Somebody definitely, could have snaked somebody, and they possibly, could want to, like admit it, tell the truth. Somebody's Chinese zodiac sign could be of a rooster. Somebody definitely, could be distant. But that's the energy that I was picking up on when it comes to that masculine energy. Somebody definitely, could have known somebody for a long time, or, like somebody's about to, like get into some type of long-term situation. But something definitely, could have taken place for a long time as well. Somebody could be scared, to, like tell somebody something, but they know that they have to tell somebody something. Definitely has something to do with, like some secrets that they've been keeping from somebody. Wow, we got unexplained freak accident. So somebody definitely, could have some type of unexplained freak accident. Somebody definitely could, like just choke on some water, or like try to, like take their pills, you know, and yeah, like they choke on some pills. It's something about an unexplained freak accident with this bad karma. Or yeah, like it's gonna be too late, you know, for somebody to you know, like apologize, or yeah, like it's too late because something, you know, is gonna happen. So, yeah, we saw the serious card, but somebody definitely could be trying to seek somebody, you know, to do some type of hex breaking ritual. There definitely could be somebody that could be, yeah, like trying to cause chaos and fights in somebody's love connection. So it goes back to, yeah, that love spell energy. Somebody could, you know, like put a love spell on somebody just, you know, to stop somebody from having, you know, like a new connection. Not necessarily in love, you know. This could just be, you know, like coming across, you know, like-minded individuals, you know, coming across the right people with the right resources. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their spirit team has their back. There's also somebody that has a personality disorder. So, yeah, they don't know how to be themselves out here. And I feel like when somebody does drugs, or when somebody, you know, engages in, you know, stuff that alters, you know, like their mind, I feel like that, yeah, like their personality disorder gets worse. But there's a fake spiritualist out here. Somebody definitely could find out that they went to somebody that didn't know what they were doing. For somebody, you know, could have said that somebody was a fake spiritualist. And yeah, they could be, you know, like receiving some type of karma for it. So somebody, you know, is, yeah, like they're a real spiritualist, or they're, you know, yeah, like they love God, you know. They could be, you know, like a follower of Jesus. And yeah, like people could be, you know, walking around saying that somebody fake. But if somebody's a child of God, you know, and yeah, like there are people walking around saying that, yeah, they're not a child of God, but when somebody really is, you know, I feel like the Most High God has a problem with that. There's also somebody that definitely could be, you know, like trying to dig up dirt on somebody to use later on somebody. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah, somebody definitely could be trying to blackmail somebody. It definitely could be a fake spiritualist. This could be somebody, a business rival. Somebody can't stand somebody's grind or somebody's hustle. Yeah, and somebody definitely needs to be aware, because somebody definitely is turning other people against somebody. Yeah, it's the hater. I don't know if whoever this person is, you know, like they could have some type of documents or paperwork on somebody, or they claim to have some type of documents or paperwork. But whoever this person is, yeah, it's about to get serious for this person or whoever these people are. Wow, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we got wave the white flag. So somebody definitely could be trying to, you know, like locate somebody to wave the white flag. They don't want no more smoke. Yeah, because somebody's spiritual team is eating their ass up. Yeah, and they're receiving bad karma. And it definitely could be too late, you know, for somebody to wave the white flag. Somebody definitely could be trying to, you know, like locate somebody, yeah, to like, you know, like whoever this diarrhea mouth is, trying to locate somebody, you know, to possibly, you know, like spill the beans. But it's because, yeah, they're receiving some type of bad karma. There's also somebody that told somebody, you know, like they're gonna receive some bad karma. And I feel like that whoever that person is, they could have laughed at somebody, you know, like somebody didn't know what they were talking about. It could be the same person that called somebody a fake spiritualist, or, you know, whatever, you know, they said about somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely lives by, yeah, like their values and their morals. So I definitely do feel like that, yeah, be aware, you know, of people, you know, trying to, yeah, like get somebody to go against their values and their morals. We got this at the bottom of the deck, so something could catch on fire. I'm picking up insurance fraud. So somebody, you know, could get themselves in trouble when it comes to, yeah, like doing some type of insurance fraud. Or somebody definitely could be trying to, yeah, like manipulate somebody, you know, to, yeah, like do some type of insurance fraud, or, yeah, go against their values and morals. But there's a pathological liar out here. Whoever this person is, they lie about anything big or small. So somebody possibly, yeah, could lie and say that they're losing or selling their home, or, yeah, going back to, you know, trying to do some type of insurance fraud or whatever. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be losing their home, or they could, you know, like, yeah, be selling. Somebody, you know, could, like, if somebody's renting a home, you know, like the owner, you know, could be selling the home, and so, yeah, like, they have to move. But whatever somebody's losing, it's a part of, yeah, like, their bad karma. So be aware, because, yeah, somebody, you know, wants to attach to somebody's energy, for sure. Yep. And so whoever this is, you know, trying to come in with some type of manipulative conversation, you know, trying to, yeah, get somebody to go against what they believe in or whatever, yeah. Somebody possibly knows that somebody's not buying what they selling. For somebody, yeah, it's like somebody could pick up on, you know, like somebody's energy. So somebody knows that, you know, like somebody's keeping secrets. Somebody knows, you know, they could feel it. And maybe, you know, like, yeah, like maybe they're not trusting their intuition. You know, maybe somebody's like, well, maybe I'm tripping, yada, yada, blase, blase. But I really feel like, yeah, like somebody's not tripping. Somebody knows some stuff out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, thought that they, you know, were covering their tracks or whatever have you. Somebody definitely is on drugs. But yeah, somebody either already knows that somebody's not buying what, you know, like somebody's selling, or yeah, like somebody's you know, going to pick up on, you know, like, yeah, like somebody trying to manipulate them. Whoever this is, they could be getting bad karma. They could be, you know, like wanting to attach to somebody's energy. It could be because when they're in somebody's energy, you know, it's kind of like they, you know, good stuff, you know, takes place in their life. So whoever this is, they could, you know, look at somebody like a good luck charm. But yeah, they don't need to be up in somebody's energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be self-medicating. Yeah, drugs and alcohol. Wow. There definitely, yeah, could be some people that could be arguing, and it could be over, yeah, some lies that, yeah, a pathological liar, you know, told. So this could be, yeah, like some family members. This could be, you know, these people, family members, whoever's resonating with this message, family members. But there could be, yeah, some arguing going on amongst some family members, and it's over, yeah, like some lies. Yeah. So somebody definitely, yeah, could expect a phone call. For sure. Expect a phone call. But whoever this person is, yeah, like they trying to manipulate their way in, you know. They don't fit in. Whoever this person is, they could have made somebody, you know, feel like that they didn't fit in. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to expect a phone call. And there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people, you know, that could be watching somebody from afar. And there's somebody that definitely, yeah, cursed their own family. So whoever this is, they're trying to break some type of hex or some type of curse. That they could have cursed their own family, yeah, by having their mouth on somebody, you know, going back to, yeah, like somebody being a child of God. And, you know, people, you know, laughing, ha-ha, kikiing about, yeah, like somebody being a child of God. What's so funny? Wow. So there could be some people that, yeah, like they know now. They know, you know, some stuff, you know, that took place. They know, you know, what some people said. They definitely could know that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is real. You know, somebody's a child of God. Somebody's a follower of Jesus. You know, like somebody ain't no fake spiritualists. They're real spiritualists or whatever have you. And it's still at the bottom of the deck. Expect the phone call. There's also somebody that definitely could have caused somebody a lot of heartbreak. And, you know, they could have, you know, gotten some type of tarot card reading or whatever, you know. They found out some information that somebody, you know, yeah, like they were supposed to be with somebody. This could be somebody's twin flame, you know, yeah, like they know now. But, yeah, like it's too late. So there's a cycle that has already ended. Be aware of, yeah. Somebody, yeah, like coming in with these too good to be true promises. But there could also be people, you know what I mean, that possibly, yeah, they know, you know, some stuff that, you know, was like done to somebody, or some stuff that, you know, was said to somebody. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to plan to get somebody arrested, or, you know, that could be, you know, what somebody or some people, you know, like tried to do to somebody. But just be aware of, yeah, a plan, you know, to get somebody arrested. Wow. Something definitely, yeah, could get caught on camera. Or somebody, you know, is trying to, you know, like, catch somebody doing something on camera, you know. So, yeah, like they could get somebody arrested. This could be a divine counterpart, you know, that has been removed. Or there's a, yeah, divine counterpart, you know, that's about to, yeah, like, miss out on their opportunity, or they already did. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to get removed from a home. But somebody definitely, yeah, is looking, you know, for an escape plan out here. And somebody's anger, yeah, it's causing more and more drama. And it's bringing them, you know, yeah, more karma. Whoever this is, yeah, they done wrecked their life. They done wrecked their life, yeah. And they definitely, yeah, could have breached somebody's trust. Wow. They could have breached, you know, like multiple people's trust. But I feel like, yeah, like whoever, you know, that they caused the heartbreak to, yep, they breached, yeah, that person's trust. Somebody that made too many promises, you know, that they, yeah, that they didn't keep. Somebody said too much. Yeah, diarrhea mouth, can't hold water. Somebody definitely, yeah, could urinate on themselves. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could reach out to somebody and they could, yeah, like want to spill the tea. But I feel like it's because, one, they're receiving bad karma. Two, you know, because, yeah, like they look at somebody like a good luck charm. Yeah, somebody wants to be honest. But it's too late. Because at the bottom of the deck, we got ancestors. So somebody's, yeah, somebody's spiritual team is out here heavy. Somebody's spiritual team is, yeah, and they're not playing with whoever these people are. Somebody's spiritual team is serious out here. It could be a masculine energy, you know, that passed away. That definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like on somebody or some people's heads. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like told somebody, you know, like, yeah, like I'm protected by my ancestors. You know, people could have laughed, you know, when somebody said that, you know. Until, yeah, they had to find out. So, yeah, there's some people that was in the look around and find out energy. And, yeah, they're about to find out. Or they already are finding out. Now they know. They know now. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Yeah, going back to, yeah, people, you know, saying somebody's a fake spiritualist or, you know, whatever they were saying. We got an Aries. So, heavy Aries out here. Somebody's on an emotional roller coaster. And I feel like, yeah, somebody just needs to, you know, protect their energy, protect their peace, you know, cleanse their energy. Because, yeah, there's still some projecting, you know, of negative energy out here. Somebody could have some type of deadline. So I feel like that's their problem. You know, that's their deadline. But somebody definitely, yeah, could try to reach out, you know, woe is me, woe is me. But yeah, it wasn't woe is them when they were trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Somebody possibly, yeah, is not going to be surprised about, you know, like the information, you know, that they hear. Or the information that they receive. Somebody definitely, yeah, could want to reach out to somebody, you know. They want to have a conversation about a resolution. Because they feel like that they're out of options. And they're in a dilemma. But I feel like yeah, like it could be too late when it comes to, yeah, like a conversation about a resolution. Somebody's ancestors is like, what resolution? What resolution? We resolving it right damn now. Yeah, wrong answer. Yep, there it goes. So something about, yeah, some insurance. Insurance policy, home insurance, car insurance, I don't know. Something about, yeah, insurance. But there's also, it could be, yeah, like, so somebody, you know, finds out that they're sick, or, you know, like somebody passes away. And it could be, so, yeah, like somebody didn't have insurance. And it could be, yeah, like too late, you know, for them to get some insurance. And so somebody possibly could, you know, reach out to somebody, hey, can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? But there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, underestimated somebody's abilities. Yep, because whatever, you know, they have done, yeah, it boomeranged on them. Now somebody wants to change lanes. Now somebody wants to change lanes. So this is like, you know, like if I can't beat them, join them. But yeah, whoever this is, they ain't joining nobody. They got to get that karma. You know what I mean? Somebody's ancestors is, on whoever this person is. It could be somebody's uncle. Or somebody's uncle, you know, could be passing away. Or somebody, you know, is going to, like, woe is me, my uncle this, my cousin that, you know. But yeah, like, when they was trying to ruin somebody's reputation, or when they, you know, were doing and saying what they were doing, did they worry about somebody else's uncle or, you know, somebody else's kids? So yeah, we got plead their case. So somebody definitely, could be trying to plead their case. It could be in spiritual court, because I done seen spiritual court multiple times. The spiritual court card. Somebody's uncle's involved. Somebody's uncle try to, like, prey on somebody's insecurities. Or, be aware, you know, somebody trying to prey on your insecurities. Something definitely, could get caught on security system. Somebody, you know, could, like check their ring cam or whatever type of security system that they have, you know, and see somebody, you know, like lurking around their home. But something could have been caught on security when it comes to, like some type of insurance situation. But we got eviction. So somebody definitely, could get evicted. There's also somebody that, could be, you know, like getting a subpoena to court. This could be spiritual court. This could be physical court. We got a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy Aries out here. Somebody definitely is trying to stay, you know, like connected to somebody. But I feel like like they're doing it by, like trying to pull on somebody's energy. Definitely, could have tried to do some type of love spell, but it boomerang. This is like somebody trying to ruin somebody's reputation, thinking that, the person that they try to ruin their reputation is gonna run to them like, oh, I need your help. No. Regret is a heavy burden. So somebody is carrying a heavy burden, and somebody definitely could be self-medicating with drugs and alcohol, just to numb, you know, the pain, you know. Yeah, we got a Leo, so heavy Leo out here as well. Somebody, you know, could write a letter to somebody. So this is like, you know, like somebody, you know, gonna pass away, and so they write a letter to somebody, and then like tell somebody, you know, to reach out to somebody, you know, to give them the letter or whatever have you. Yeah, we got end of a contract. So some type of contract is ending. Going back to the divine counterpart being removed. But there could be, you know, like a contract, you know, so this could be a job, you know. This could be you know, like somebody, you know, could be into music, you know, they could be an artist, you know, and so, you know, like their contract, you know, like could be ending. But there is some type of contract that it's the end. We got a Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's losing something. Somebody's losing a home. They definitely be losing their damn mind. But whatever this, you know, end is, I feel like that's another reason why somebody, you know, wants to reach out to somebody. There's also somebody that definitely could be afraid to set some type of boundaries. So going back to when I was picking up on, you know, like somebody, you know, choosing, you know, like should I choose my family over, you know, like my wish fulfillment? Family over my wish fulfillment. Yeah, somebody's afraid to set boundaries, and so they miss out. They snooze, they lose. But somebody definitely can no longer, you know, ride on somebody's wave or feed off of somebody's energy or favor or grace or mercy. So they got to stand on their own 2 feet. They gotta figure out how to, you know, get their own favor, grace, and mercy from the Most High God. So somebody definitely needs to know that some answers are definitely coming. And there is somebody or some people that are in a bottomless pit and they cannot get out. So be aware of like people, you know. people, you know, wanting to be, you know, around somebody, you know, or yeah, like just being, you know, like in somebody's life, you know, yeah, because of somebody's energy, you know, because of, yeah, like what somebody has, or what, or yeah, because of somebody's favor, grace, and mercy. But whoever this is that can no longer ride on somebody's wave, yeah, if they can't swim, they about to drizzle. Somebody's anger definitely, yeah, could lead somebody, you know, like to commit a crime. For sure. But I feel like yeah, it has something to do with, yeah, like drugs and alcohol. It could also be, too, because somebody, you know, could be feeling unfulfilled and empty. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to flip sides like a pancake, but it ain't gonna matter, because, yeah, somebody's ancestors is not playing with whoever this is. And if it's a divine counterpart that's been removed, oh well. Whoever it is, it's family members out here. We saw the uncle. Yeah, we got no more drama. So somebody, yeah, somebody's heartache is over. Somebody's definitely not about to have to deal with no more drama when it comes to, yeah, like whoever this is. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like in a bottomless pit that they can't get out of, because, yeah, all they do is stay on social media all day, all night. Possibly, yeah, drink, do drugs, you know, and, yeah, they on social media. Definitely, yeah, could be trying to ruin somebody's reputation on social media. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they're not commitment ready. This could be, you know, like the divine counterpart that, you know, could be being removed. Yeah, there's a father at the bottom of the deck, so there's a father involved. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like could be choosing, you know, like, yeah, like a spiritual connection. So somebody, you know, yeah, going back to the family card with the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment. So somebody possibly, yeah, see somebody as wish fulfillment. So somebody could be choosing, you know, like the spiritual connection that they have with somebody. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that victory is theirs, for sure. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, is about to receive some type of clean slate. But be aware, you know, of, yeah, like some type of, you know, negative projection. Somebody definitely, yeah, they have dark thoughts, you know. They definitely, yeah, could use dark words, you know. They definitely, yeah, could be projecting, yeah, some dark energy somebody's way. It's a hater. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their biggest hater and critic is, yeah, like really their biggest fan out here. Wow. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to, you know, like turn some type of tragedy, you know, into triumph. You know, like somebody, you know, has already, you know, done so. And so, yeah, like somebody could be triumphing, you know, in their life, you know, in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion, or somebody's about to. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that, yeah, like their energy is very strong. This is also, too, yeah, like whoever this is projecting, you know, whatever, you know, negative energy towards somebody's way. I feel like that, yeah, like it's bouncing off of somebody. It's reflecting off of somebody. Wow. But whoever these people are that laughed at somebody's pain, yeah, they in pain while somebody's energy is being restored. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have passed some type of test. So somebody's being told, you know, to, yeah, like share their testimony. So going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like going through whatever they went through, you know, but yeah, like they made it out. There's people that, yeah, laughed at somebody's pain, only for these people to be in pain. We got a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. So there's a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper involved. There's a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper that possibly, yeah, can no longer, you know, like ride on somebody's wave, favor, grace, or mercy. But somebody definitely, yeah, is gonna need to, you know, like make a decision soon. So it goes back to, yeah, somebody's spiritual team, you know, bringing them answers, information, confirmation, you know, so that somebody, yeah, could make a decision. Somebody also, yeah, needs to stay focused on their goals. Yeah, we got the solar plexus chakra. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been, you know, like targeting somebody's solar plexus chakra. Yeah, targeting somebody's strength, targeting somebody's power, targeting somebody's self-esteem and confidence. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got victory is right around the corner. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, victory is right around the corner. Somebody definitely, you know, needs to continue, you know, to stay strong, you know, continue to, you know, like walk in their, you know, power, you know. Somebody definitely needs to, you know, like stay confident. Yeah, because somebody faced adversity and, yeah, somebody maintained a positive attitude. Anything else? Yep. Whoever these people are that laughed at somebody's pain, they also, yeah, try to persecute somebody, you know, for, yeah, telling the truth. So somebody, you know, could be a truth speaker, you know, or somebody, yeah, like, like, why lie? You know, that's how I feel about it. Why lie? Even if, you know, like the truth hurts, because, yeah, sometimes it can, but why lie? So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been persecuted for the truth. It goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, telling people about their ancestors. Or, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, like really being, you know, like a real spiritualist, you know. Somebody, you know, really, yeah, like loving and caring about some people, you know. But, yeah, like, whoever these people are, yeah, they laughed. They laughed. And so there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be facing some type of significant tragedy. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to deny some type of involvement. So I feel like that, yeah, that could be the person that could be trying to, you know, like reach out to somebody, spill the tea, but they don't put their name in it. Yeah, we got this. So this is significant. It came out earlier. So something about, yeah, blackmail. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to blackmail somebody, but yeah, it ain't gonna work. And somebody's physical well-being definitely, yeah, is at risk out here. Or it's going to be. We got the crown chakra. We got the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, somebody definitely is playing in somebody with somebody's chakras for sure. But whoever this is, yeah, their chakras are being affected. Somebody, yeah, possibly, you know, could be learning to live again after, you know, like some type of loss. But somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of unhealthy coping mechanisms. We got family rivalry, but we do have the family card out here. So something about, yeah, somebody's family. So somebody's family could be involved with trying to ruin somebody's reputation, laughing at somebody's pain only for them to be in pain. But yeah, we got healing. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be healing. Somebody could be, you know, like physically healing, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There definitely, yeah, could have been people, you know, that, you know, could have tried to, yeah, like stop somebody from healing as well. But be aware of, yeah, a divine counterpart that has already been removed. For somebody with that clean slate, you know, like the Most High God could be like, well, you know, they did whatever they needed to do in order, you know, to, yeah, like have this, you know, like a clean slate. That's for somebody, not everybody. Anything else? Yeah. Somebody definitely needs to know that there is a jealous karmic that is watching somebody. And we got a father. It came right back out. So there's a father involved. If something, you know, like happened to somebody's father, you know, somebody, you know, could have told the truth. You know, and people, you know, could have, yeah, like went against somebody because they told the truth. And now, yeah, there could be people that could be trying to out one another, you know, to get out of trouble. Yep. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have learned, you know, to like stretch a dollar, you know, repurpose items, make things last. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be losing a lot. while, you know, somebody or some people, you know, could be watching somebody, you know, like maintain what they have. So somebody definitely needs to know that they are being admired by many, many, many people. And somebody knows now that they were being sabotaged. For somebody, yeah, like somebody could be being sabotaged right now and they don't know it. So whoever this is outing one another to get out of trouble. Yeah, they're sabotaging somebody. But somebody needs to know that, yeah, somebody's not on their side. Somebody's a traitor. So somebody, you know, is going to try to act like they, you know, like, yeah, like they're trying to escape the darkness, you know, that like they're ready to surrender to the Most High God. But I feel like that, yeah, somebody could be, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, could be ready to surrender, you know, but it goes back to, yeah, waving the white flag. I feel like other people, you know, yeah, could just try to lie, manipulate somebody, you know, to, yeah, so they can, you know, get in somebody's energy, ride on somebody's favor, grace, or mercy. But yeah, somebody's ancestors is out here and somebody's ancestors said, yeah, wrong answer. Wow. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, victory, you know, is theirs. Victory is right around the corner. But whoever these people are, yeah, they are definitely, yeah, about to receive a rude awakening. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.